Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Bachelorette recap. The men tell all.
Last week, Reid went home and Ed had ED.
No!
He did.
Alright, but tonight, let's totally get off track and listen to the men tell
Adele's
all.
telling you all.
Good
Alright.
boy!
So, Chris and Jillian start off the show having their little chat. And we find out, well, we knew that she had 30 men to choose from.
But here's the catch. I heard that the 25 originals were picked out with Melissa in mind.
Right.
And she didn't want to do the show, so then they had to bring in 5 consolation guys for Jillian.
That's why she chose 4 out of the 5 of the ones that actually wanted to be with her. Okay, so she's okay with the whole Tanner P foot fetish thing.
That would
She's
freak me out.
I've had worse.
Great.
And David was disrespectful, Chris. He scared me.
Uncomfortable.
Yes, and Ed left, but then he came back, and I wanted to reject him, but I couldn't. I wonder why.
So then she was saying that Kiptyn was all like perfect and stuff, and then at the ropes course date, he was like a baby giraffe.
What was with the Canadian accent tonight?
It was
Did
really
they
heavy
really
tonight.
coach her for the show? Because I could
don't know.
barely understand the words she was saying for the whole show.
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wes, he was a lovable dirtbag. What can I say? It wasn't the bad boy that I was addicted to. It was that he wanted to fart and sit around by the fire and drink beer and have a family.
That's what she's looking for.
Exactly.
And definitely sad to see Reid go last week.
But she had to let him go because he wasn't ready. He was only half-baked. So, the unseen moments.
Jillian got some advice from Harlem Globetrotter Special K.
I like Dave.
When
Everybody
he says
else
that,
sucks.
just throw out all of his advice because it's obviously not good.
And Ed, he's a drunk. No wonder why he had a problem.
Yeah.
She took a snowball to the head. That looked painful. That probably busted up her eardrum. I don't know.
Might have.
The whole Robby getting thrown off the train actually took like an hour and a half and was extremely embarrassing for him and her.
The train missed the stop, so they had to turn around and go back.
Ugh. And hula dancing with Reid, it somewhat resembled her as Elaine from Seinfeld trying to dance.
Yeah.
It was scary. Kiptyn's charity. Who knew? The kids in the charity actually knew more than him about dating.
Yeah, the one kid was like, I got this girlfriend, and
We spent a lot of time together. Why don't you just date, okay?
Alright, so
Jason and
Molly.
I'm gonna get lipstick on my teeth if I keep doing that.
Yeah.
It was bad, but it was worth it in the end.
Jason said, everyone's happy because I pulled this crap, so
Yeah, sure.
don't be mad at me.
Nice way to spin it.
Yeah.
And the whole, they tried to repair some bridges here. They're like, oh, we didn't get back together right away. We waited at least 5 minutes. And
they see each other every other weekend.
because they're having a long-distance relationship because that's all he can take out of her.
But she'd marry him tomorrow.
Well, guess what? He didn't ask.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they have plans for her to move to Seattle soon, so.
Whatever. We'll see. So, bring on the gentlemen. Mathu, Sasha, Mike S.
Go ahead.
Tanner P, Michael, Tanner F, Mark, David, Brian, Robby, Juan, Jesse, and Jake.
They're all back.
Yes.
But Reid was
he wasn't
unable
there.
to make it.
Guess why?
Because he's coming back next week.
Uh-huh. And Wes, because he's just afraid for his
Because,
life.
come on, why would he come back?
Alright, so Tanner P says the guys are disgusting. They fart, and they smell.
And they don't take care of their feet.
Exactly. So, let's just run down a few of the top guys that they went over 1,000 times tonight.
Jake, he's perfect.
Robby's a drunk.
Wes is a snake.
And a country singing turd. Tanner P, he's a little tattletale.
Dave is a ticking time bomb.
And Juan is a fake cheese ass.
I'm sorry, I'm still on Team Juan.
I'm not. Alright, so let's discuss Jake. You gotta love that he pulled a Mesnick.
As Tanner F put it.
I love a guy who could cry over a hotel railing. I really do. I'll admit it right now. And he's so perfect, He dropped a perfect F-bomb on the crowd.
Sasha was being a real asshole the whole taping.
He was.
So, whatever. Good job, Jake.
Yeah. So let's talk about the David versus Juan ordeal. He faked a shot. He poured it out.
Code.
Yeah, he broke the man code.
There's a whole hour discussion on man code and what the rules are.
We really don't care, but everybody seems to be siding with Dave, so he must have something.
Pissed. That's not cool.
Yeah. Dave was misunderstood. When he said he wanted to kill Juan, it just meant he didn't like him. Okay? Don't get it twisted. So, Tanner P. was guilty of breaking the man code as well.
When he said that one of the guys had a girlfriend. But he didn't just stop there. Instead of coming out and saying who it was, he just stood back silently.
Why couldn't you just say it was Wes? What are you, some kind of freak?
No.
Alright, so when David came out and met Jillian, he was the one who was all speechless and looking like he was going to cry.
He got the first impression rose.
He tried to kiss Jillian, and he was denied.
Denied.
Poor David. No wonder why he's so effed up. Jake.
Back to the whole perfect or not perfect debate.
He said he was perfect. Nobody put those words in his mouth. He said it, and then Jillian was like, I don't know, you're too perfect. He even forced a kiss on her. Now, why on earth was she taking in that kiss? Because that was definitely forced.
Well, I guess he wasn't
rejecting Dave.
Disrespectful leading up to that.
Well, he returned to do his duty in the end, and he ratted out Wes completely. So he finished what Tanner P. couldn't finish.
So then somebody asked, will you be the next Bachelor? And he's like, well, I'm not ready for that.
No, I don't see that happening.
No.
Wes, did he have a girlfriend? Somebody said he wrote those songs before he was on, and they were dedicated to his girlfriend.
And again, Sasha was like, why would he write a song about falling in love quickly when he was with that girl for 6 years? I was like, Sasha, shut up. You were barely on the freaking show.
Hey, he was there to sell his record. And you know what? If he can make it in Chihuahua, he can pretty much make it anywhere. Yes. Exactly. The audience was not supportive of Wes. And neither was the show. Because
Nor was I.
Well, I'm going to say that I did not support Wes. Okay. Although I think he did get a bum rap.
I'm sure they edited it. To make it look really bad.
They did a musical tribute to Wes. Did we need to see it? No, because we've already heard all those catchphrases 100 times again. You know, I don't want to hear them again.
So now they trotted Jillian out.
Poor Juan. I feel so bad for him that Dave attacked him. And Dave is creepy.
Yeah.
And it's hard to say goodbye to guys when you still want to wrap your legs around them.
Again and again.
Yes. Wes played me. And
Mike got up and thanked her because now he knows what he's looking for in a woman. And
great.
Blah, blah, blah.
And Juan admitted to liking her feet, too.
That was funny.
So, let's go through the bloopers. Yeah, guys fart, and Jillian loves pepperoni. I love it.
Weird.
She almost had a big... Alright. Jillian engaged? I don't think so.
They usually mention it like, oh, in this season we'll end in an engagement.
Times.
They haven't said that yet, so I don't think so.
Well, it's down to Kiptyn or Ed. So you describe Kiptyn.
He's cool.
He's gorgeous.
Sure.
Alright, and Ed, I have to read this because I can't remember it all. He's a farty nerd who looks like Cogsworth and left her for his job, but then he came back, and when he did, he fell asleep during the fantasy suite overnight date and ruined her already effed up self-esteem.
It's going to be a tough choice for her.
It is going to be a tough choice.
But it gets even better because next week is the season finale, and guess who returns with an unexpected confession in a red minivan?
Reid?
It could be.
Well, it sounds like it's 2 weeks ago all over again. Again! So, we'll have to find out exactly what happens. He shows up with a cheap ring, so that's pretty tempting, too. Yeah, I just don't know. So, till next week, much love.